Peace to all my gods and goddesses. This is another episode of the MarcoJah monologue tapes. I told y'all I was gonna deliver another one for y'all. So I'm gonna try to make this tape simple, and this tape is called the number 2 woman to stay away from, and a tape that I did maybe 2 months ago was the number 1 woman to stay away from. This woman, the number 1 woman was the one who had narcissistic traits, a woman who thinks she's better than you, a woman who thinks that she's doing you a favor by being with you. But I would say the number 2 woman to stay away from is the woman that goes from guy to guy. The woman in a red pill community what they call monkey branching. A woman that either has about the same experience you have or more. Basically, a woman with a lot of bodies. But the problem is not just because she has a lot of bodies, and I don't judge a woman's past if she has a lot of bodies, but this woman has a lot of baggage. She comes with a lot of drama. She calls herself a hopeless romantic, but really she has an inability to connect and be loyal to you because she's been passed around so many different times by different people. These women sometimes throw themselves at you. These women will give it up to you fast, not because they like you or they're into you, but it's just these women are so desensitized by sex.
What's up, guys?
So
here. My brand new track 2 Times together with Steve Aoki is available now on TikTok, and
this is a woman that the number 2 woman that you really need to stay away from. But this woman is not necessarily seeking love. This woman is looking for a retirement plan. This woman is looking for security like all other women. They get to a certain point in life, but she's looking more into she's looking more into more of it as a retirement to trading her hoe card, basically. She knows she's a hoe. She ain't gonna like when you call her a hoe. This woman does have Medusa type characteristics, but this woman looks good. This woman has a nice body, has a nice smile, but she looks at this man as disposable. Just like how as men we can objectify women, she materializes them. She uses a man not just for his resources, but for his dick too. And this woman doesn't have no loyalty. Once problems happen, once you're not getting along with her quite well, once money becomes the issue, she's gone out the door. Now, this woman might want to settle down, might want to have a boyfriend, but she can't leave the streets alone, man. You can't tell her nothing. She can't leave the streets alone. You think that you in a relationship with her, but it's probably a good one or two guys that can still have access to her. It's maybe a good one or two guys that she's still attached to. Like when you at work, she's not necessarily cheating on you, but she's keeping contact with either someone who has potential or someone who, always had access to her. This is a woman that's gonna break your heart. She's gonna break your heart and feel no way about it and blame it on you just to make herself feel better. But she knows that deep down inside, she's a man-eater. She's a monster. But she lies to herself to make herself feel better. Now, me, I don't have no problem with promiscuous women, with these hoes. I don't. If a woman tell me, hey, this is how I live my life, this is what I'm about, I'm not a relationship type girl, or I'm not looking for a relationship, I just want to have fun, I want somebody to spend some money on me, okay. I'm not going to say nothing wrong with that, but if that's how you want to live, that's how you want to live, but don't come at me like you ready for a relationship, that you ready to be loyal, that you ready to be in a relationship with me and put me first. Because a woman can't put you first if she's still attached. If one or two men still have access to her, when this woman break up with you, she immediately goes to the next guy. Immediately goes to the next guy. The next 2 to 4 weeks, she already got another guy in the crib fucking. This is the number 2 woman. Like, this is the woman, man. She fucking probably a good 4 to 10 dicks a year. 3 to 10 dicks a year. That's me being nice, and 3 to 10 really is 4 to 10. This is a woman who, by the age of 40, got probably 100 to 85, maybe 85 to 100 bodies by age 40. She's been ran through so much that she's so desensitized by sex. It doesn't mean nothing to her. I go call this type the Medusa. I'm gonna call her the man eater, man. Maybe this woman should have been number one, but nah. Call her number two. Was one thing I can't stand first is a narcissistic woman, and a woman who not necessarily leads you on thinking you can be in a relationship with her, but a promiscuous woman who deep down know that she's still for the streets, but want to put on this front because she wants status, because she wants approval, and put on this front that, you know, she's girlfriend, wifey material. You know, it's some guys that's players, or some guys that's tricks. Know that they're not relationship material. They'll let a woman know. But I have no problem with the woman past. Now, if that's how you was in the past, and you change your life around, that's different. But these type of women are, they man eaters. They live their life chronically this way. They're gonna be like this for the rest of their lives. These type of women wind up dying alone, or just their whole life is just a revolving door of different men. Never settling down, never able to never able to settle down, never able to bond with a man in the right way. These women, their whole lives, you'd be surprised, there's women in their 50s like this. You know, Tracy Ross has been, you know, been on social media creating headlines saying that she likes younger guys and stuff, when I was surprised because I thought some women were going to agree with her and stand by her like, oh, yeah, and back her up. But everybody is looking at her sideways like, you know. So, now, this woman wound up dying alone. They might get married. They might have some kids. But at the end, they wound up dying alone. Now, do these women hate men? Some of them do. I'll say most of them don't. But they don't respect men. They don't respect themselves. They don't respect nothing. They don't respect nothing. They're never happy. They're never content. They always want something bigger and better. These women are usually attractive, or cute, or average. I said most of these women are usually cute, but they're dysfunctional. Now, there's maybe some perks of dealing with this woman. Like, these type of women are fun having, sex with. These women are fun doing drugs with, having sex with, having a good time with. But the moment you notice her being still attached to another guy, or she talks a little too much about her past relationships and her past sexual experiences. And, everybody does that in the beginning of meeting and dating, but if this woman just keeps on doing it the whole time you're dating her, like, run away. Shouldn't be so connected. You shouldn't be always, reminiscing or going back to memory lane that people used to sleep with. This woman is ran through. Usually women who's been ran through, their heads are not right, man. A man's head can take having multiple sex partners. A woman's head can't. She's cold. She's numb. She's desensitized by sex. Sex doesn't mean nothing to her. It's like washing dishes for her. It's like taking out the trash. But I don't want to make this tape too long. This is MarcoJah. I appreciate y'all for hearing me out, listening to me. I want to say I love y'all. I want to say peace to all my gods and goddesses and all righteous families of the earth. And y'all have a blessed one. Another video is coming tomorrow, if not the day after tomorrow. I'm a little busy. Got some things I got to do. But I'll make sure I drop something tomorrow. I love y'all guys. Peace.